A Minnesota draft pick, and the other Sanheim twin, Taylor, number 23. Jake Bean, nifty little move. Two of them, in fact, to start the breakout. Taylor.
It's a Calgary power play.
Little hook on Evan Cole, and the Hitman operating at 21.2% early. 7 for 33, have the game's first man advantage. Preston Kopech, part of Portland's championship winning team in 2013, found Fleury, and he sends it down the ice. As you expect, Bean and Travis Sanheim to quarterback the power play. This is the 17-year-old Bean. Drops it off for Sanheim on right wing towards Lang. Continues to pursue it, and then it's swept out of the zone by Cale Detzel. Nearly stolen Musil, now he does, and he shoots it wide as Peterson, the netminder, turns it over. Lang goes to center. Played nearly 5 minutes of this first meeting. Last year, just 1 point separated them in the season series, and they scored 25 goals apiece in 7 games. Wyatt Johnson to Hayden Fleury. Spreads it rink wide for the talented Michael Spacek. He's upended, and Chase Lang sends it the length of the ice.
You know, chances so far. The chances are pretty glorious ones, I might add. Both teams so far.
Wyatt Johnson, Brandon Hagel, a newcomer, and they are really impressed with this winger from Morinville, Alberta, who had a big year in midget AAA hockey in Alberta and Fort Saskatchewan. He had 51 points in 34 games. Detzel, forecheck by Beck Malenstein. Wyatt Johnson closing on him quickly as Sanheim. He heads to the net, and Malenstein just fails to find him free. Vazleyev down low for Lane Bensmiller, tied in a knot by Fleury. Fleury looks very comfortable early in this game. Bleakley in hot pursuit against Bean. Bleakley shovels it, cleared, and out to neutral ice, where Colton Bobick takes over. Bobick off to a nice start. He has 5 points already. Noje clears it in. Werenski awaits on the boards, taps it, held in by Bobick. Bean calmly to Michael Zepp, and Werenski makes his way through center. Basically in a day-to-day, maybe another week to 10 days from what I have been told. Peterson's going to be busy, Bill, at Christmas time. Denmark has earned its way back for a second straight year to the World Junior main group, and most people feel like he'll be one of their goalies, if not the guy. They'll be without Bjorkstrand this year and Nick Ehlers, so it might not be as easy. Not that it was easy last year. They'd never won a game in the number one group at the World Junior before they did last year in Toronto, which was a pretty neat scene if you were able to witness that. Fighting, racing in for a loose puck. 220 pounds is what he's listed at, and was in the camp of the Detroit Red Wings. Hitman, their second power play. Bean a chance, and looked like Toth got a shoulder on that to stop the 17-year-old. Malenstein. Chase Lang held up by Detzel along the boards. He's on the ice with Fleury to start the penalty kill on the back for Brent Sutter's team. Bean keeps it alive. Sanheim in behind Chase Lang, who now tips it for Malenstein. Bean trying to fend off Wyatt Johnson. Somehow kept it in to Chase Lang. Lang a wrist shot. Good block by Detzel, the 20-year-old veteran. Lang through the seam. Sanheim. Bean to Sanheim. Travis Sanheim thought about it. Still with it. His shot, nice save, Toth. Rebound, Vazleyev blocked again. That's Detzel's third block of this shift. Bean now to Radel Vazleyev. Vazleyev will spin back and have a peek. Bean a drive. That hit a body and went to the end boards. And Bean this time unable to keep it in. Rebels change a couple of penalty killers. Bean just keeps it alive. Off the benches, Bensmiller drops it to Sanheim. Travis Sanheim, 6 points already. Moving into the slot. Good stick by Wyatt Johnson. Now Sanheim lost his edge, but made a good pass. Vazleyev to Bean. Still with it. Sanheim, he scores! Travis Sanheim and the Hitmen strike first.
Best 1-2 punch on the blue line for any team. This is Bean with the puck. He was denied the shot. He had a stick on stick. You're going to watch this here. There's a stick on stick. What does he do? He just throws it back to Sanheim. To Spacek and then over to Nikolic. Wow, what a wonderful play around that Calgary net.
Tied at 1 as Nikolic has his 4th already of the season. Spacek's 11th point. He has points in every game the Rebels have played. This is their 6th. Twarynski tripped up by Bobick. There'll be another Red Deer penalty. As no Lang for the trailing Vazleyev. Austin Strand picks his pocket and sends it down the ice. Being pressured by Jeff DeWitt, a former first-round Bantam pick of the Rebels. Malenstein, good stick by Lane Peterson. Sanheim enters the zone, slides it into the corner. Malenstein, flurry, Peterson is there, so is Vazleyev, and Lang joins the fray. Detzel awaits a potential loose puck. This looks like something you can watch on TV right now from England. World Cup Rugby scores! Jake Bean.
Up that puck into the corner so softly that all 3 guys got in on a forecheck. The play came available again. Now it comes back into Sanheim's hand. He's going nowhere with it except to Bean, his defensive partner. And Bean handles it once, handles it twice, waits for a little bit of traffic.
To look at new players the same way as you look at some of the players that, have some history behind them. I know I felt that way and continue to when you kind of think about who some of the best players that have ever played in this league are. I know one thing, there's no shortage of them, and this guy's pretty good. Travis Sanheim for his partner Jake Bean.
They made that exit absolutely look.
And Bean can't keep it in at the right point. Where is this first period gone, Mr. Wilms?
We're down to the last minute. It's been that kind of play at both ends of the ice that's made it go so quickly.
Bean with another glorious chance, and Toth stopped him. Musil to Kopech now in the last minute. Good speed. Kopech wrap around, got a piece of the post. This action's fantastic. Polinchuk, good play at the line to find Musil. Adam Musil in the slot. Kopech comes late. It hit Polinchuk. Centering pass in the slot. Detzel goes off a body, and now Travis Sanheim wants to find Peterson to relieve some pressure.
You know the difference between NCAA playing 41 games like Boston U did last year compared to Kelowna playing 95. They traded the rights, or they acquired the rights to Hickey, I believe from Tri-City, if I'm not mistaken, or was it Swift Current? What an addition he might be.
He is a talented young defender. Hickey attended Canada's National Junior Summer Camp and watched him play quite extensively in his final year in midget in Leduc. Jake Bean, goal and an assist. He has the go-ahead marker. Bean carries his way in, still with it. Tripped up by Austin Strand, and Bean is shaken as he went heavily into the end boards. Hitman back to the power play, officially 1 for 3, even though that last goal, for all intents and purposes, was.
And by the way, I think that's highly unfair when that happens, but the scouts got to do their job. But Bean, nothing but sensational last year.
Has the puck now. Sanheim, Vazleyev, he scores! Radel
All right, you spread it to one side. It's going to come back to Fazleev there. You got two Calgary hitmen. You got one Red Deer Rebel. This is Bean. There's a cross-ice pass. There's a one-timer. You got Lang. You got people in front.
And Brent Sutter's team short-handed again. This is a very important penalty kill in time in this game. Fazleev, good block by Kopech, who's able to clear it out. Sanheim and Bean both with a goal and 2 assists. And Bean with speed through the neutral zone. Scampers in, wrist shot over top of the net. Those guys are feeling it. And the Hitmen back to regroup. First of a home and home. If you're in Red Deer, and boy, season tickets have gone fantastic. Big crowd expected when these two teams meet tomorrow night. Lang, down low it goes. Fazleev to Travis Sanheim, returns the favor. Fazleev, nifty play, Sanheim, good block by DeWitt. Fazleev, tipped in front, Lang, had a try, it was blocked, and Peterson can't quite clear it. Good body position by Lane Peterson that time. Nogier on the end boards. Bean down low. Back it comes to Sanheim again. Sanheim walks the line, pressured by Peterson through the seam. Bean, he scores! Jake Bean, second of the game, 4th point.
Spots in the offensive zone. And how good are his hands? He bobbles that puck and never lets it get away from him, probably more than 2 feet. Watch it. Bang, he retrieves it and knows that he's got nothing but a wrist shot available.
The Rebels still with 1:13 to go in their second power play. They're 0 for 1. The Hitmen 3 for 5, and really, I know I've mentioned it, but you have to. Basically 4 for 5, and the Hitmen look like they just got away with one. Kopech took a stick in the face, but play continues. Peterson, Kopech, good play to Fleury. Dishes off for Hagel. Brandon Hagel, good seam pass. Kopech is stopped from the dot, and Fazleev will carry away. Malenstein, nifty move. Malenstein, sharp angle shot. Toth got a piece. And Sanheim, penalty killing, backs it out. Torinsky to Sanheim. And the appreciative crowd here likes what they're seeing at the tail end of this Rebels power play. And Sanheim risks it the length of the ice. Playing a career high with those 4 points. Had 4 assists in a game in this building versus Vancouver last January 25th. As he shoots for point number 5. Shot it wide. Great work by Kopech. Bill, no wonder you rave about him. He is an honest player. He's on the penalty kill with Wyatt Johnson. Bean backhands. Sanheim returns the favor. Bean. Fazleev, who has 3 points in the game, to Travis Sanheim. Moves down low in front. Wanted Malenstein tied up effectively by Hayden Fleury. Good play by Fleury. As Bean skates back for the puck. Sanheim to Chase Lang, and now Riddell Fazleev. Detzel, good body position. Puck slides its way back to the point, and Sanheim one more time. To Bean. Sanheim. Fazleev, a one-timer. Did that go off Fleury? Boy, that had to hurt. That's a courageous block by Hayden Fleury. Fazleev now looks through the seam. Bean twists again. Off the board, Sanheim with that long reach, able to keep it alive. And he has it now. Travis Sanheim behind his back to Fazleev. Wrist shot. Fleury blocked that too. Off the back of his calf. Detzel, big hit. And now Fleury will lead an odd man rush at the end of this penalty kill. Vazleyev with a good stick. Malenstein couldn't quite transfer with speed from skate to stick. And the Rebels, let's see if they draw some momentum off this penalty kill.
That can happen, no doubt. They can maybe get a little bit more offense going, but Harms has won the Coaches Award last year for the Hitman. Agree with you completely on his value, especially as a 20-year-old now.
Chatted with the coaching staff today. Mark French, newcomer Trent Whitfield, who was a fabulous member of the Spokane Chiefs in his time. And they just said, if you wanted defensemen to start playing better, offensive pairing of Bean and Sanheim back on the ice. In case you just joined us, contributors of 4 points apiece. Bean with 2 and 2. Travis Sanheim with 1 and 3. In behind Wyatt Johnson belongs to Travis Sanheim and now Jake Bean. Bean, one-timer and caught and held. 18 years old. Has already played for the Czechs at the World Junior. You know where he's headed at Christmas time. See you in Helsinki. Fleury to Cale Detzel. Brandon Hagel nearly lost it to Bensmiller, and here's Wyatt Johnson with Connor Bleakley and Hagel. Bleakley, who can really shoot it, lost the handle, regains it, sweeps it to Hagel. Johnson couldn't toe drag it, and Travis Sanheim sends Malenstein to center, and he's content. Head it goes to Nikolitin again. Nikolitin's back pass gobbled up by Peterson. Lang collides, carrying on is Twarynski now. Good move by Twarynski. Leaves it for Kastelik. Kastelik wants Twarynski. Finds him. Bean. Wrist shot. Off a body. Kastelik. One and Sanheim. Pinching down, and back comes Spacek. Spacek turns on a dime, but Travis Sanheim intercepts. Slides it to Elliot Peterson, and the gap on him was Travis Sanheim. Sanheim weaves into the zone. Sanheim poked away. His twin brother's shot. Taylor is blocked, and here comes Hagel with Wyatt Johnson. Johnson through the seam. Bleakley just missed Hagel. Quality chance for the Rebels to get back in it, and just failed to materialize. Bleakley hustles back in his own zone. Noje. Sanheim will let it go. His shot wide on the short side and bounces all the way out to center, and his defense partner, Jake Bean, 2 goals and 2 assists. Travis Sanheim with a goal and 3 assists. Vazleyev has a goal and 2. DeWitt in the skates of Lane Peterson. Droughty.
More than just 2 or 3 guys.
So
you got
true.
6 or 7 leaders on your hockey club.
When I sat in the Calgary office today to have a visit in preparation, that was the one thing that Mark French talked about, is his leadership group and taking over from what turned into a very solid group of leaders last year. He can't be very unhappy with what he's seen here tonight against an excellent Red Deer team. Detzel gloves it down. Loose puck, racing after it is Bean, and he'll flip it in and head to the bench on a change. And Travis Sanheim slides it to Jake Bean. Bean tying a career high tonight with those 4 points, 2 and 2. The 2 goals in a game last February 21st in Tri-City against the Americans. Bean, backhand pass just onside. Twarynski carries on. Good speed. Nice close by Strand. Good defensive work by the big Calgary defender, as in from Calgary. Elliot Peterson trying to shed himself of Reese Johnson. Twarynski a chance. Nice save by Toe. Twarynski drops it off for
The Raider. He's a hard defenseman.
Working against Malenstein. Detzel. Good outlet to Bleakley. Bleakley in the skates of Grayson Pollinchuk.
And you never get a second chance when it hits your skates and bounces in the corner.
Bleakley takes a hard hit, then Mallenstein blocks the shot, and that hurt. Scored a goal in the final of the Holinka tournament to help Canada capture gold in a 7-3 championship game win over the Swedes. Travis Sanheim wants to play for his country in Helsinki. Will certainly be in the mix, I would think. Hayden Fleury of the Rebels should be right in that mix as well. Oh, Beck Mallenstein is okay. Directly to the room after blocking that shot. Looked like with his arm. Either the arm or the wrist. Spacek, he's headed back to the World Junior. You can bet on that for the Czech Republic. Nifty dangle into the zone. Wrap around, and Peterson got across to stop Spacek. There's a little look-see at why Spacek has points in his first 6 Western High. And Nikolic jumps over his stick in the neutral zone.
And don't ever tell me, kids, that you can't do it or you're not able to, because you showed me.
Spacek, nifty drop pass and over-skated by Nikolic. Lang skates it to the line, and Trouty flips it in. 23-22, shots in favor of the Rebels. Spacek can't quite handle that pass. Strand loses it. Taylor Sanheim fires it wide. Kastelik, his wrister, that one wide on the short side. Bean hustles, just able to keep it in. Plays it to the open corner for Terrell Trouty. On the cycle to Kastelik. Pollinchuk shovels it ahead, and Nikolic, Spacek's out of gas and looks to make his way to the bench. Bean carries in. Jake Bean. Wrist shot goes wide. Bean with 2 and 2 as back comes Poli. Nice take by Kopech. Preston Kopech. Good defensive position this time by Bean. Travis Sanheim trying to shed himself of Adam Musil. Can't. Take your hat off to Preston Kopech. I'll tell you, he's had a lot of good